So more Maxwell on match day today as we round up the Champions League quarter-final legs. Those who attended the Vicente Calderon will be smiling ear to ear like gigs on an episode of Wives Swap because they dismantle the three-headed monster. Barcelona out of the Champions League. They join the long list of those that try to win back-to-back Champions League trophies and cannot hold on to their crown. So, in typical Maxwell on matchday fashion, two categories you've got for me. Are you Atleti or are you petty? Because that's it. I have watched Twitter just explode, people's heads explode, but why are their heads exploding? And why are these facts getting thrown at me to try and justify that Barcelona deserve to win this? Blah, de blah, de blah. Atletico Madrid are Atleti in their own category. Why? Because they're efficient. They outcoached them. They outworked them. They nullified their attack. They came from a leg, the first leg, in which they had to play the majority with 10 men. Rightly so, by the way. Torres will be kissing his whatever genie in a bottle, whatever that he's been praying to, because he has now been let off the hook that they managed to emerge victorious. But they outworked them. And all of those stupid things I'm going to get to in a minute are just thrown out the window when a team that is so defensively sound and enjoyable to watch defensively. And trust me, by the way, there was the usual falling, flailing, Oscar-worthy performances from start to finish, which is just frustrating, but I got past it to just acknowledge and love Diego Simeone's defensive mentality that makes it actually fun to watch. It's not the defensive style of football that becomes dreary and boring as much, but it's defensive with a purpose to hit on the counter-attack and to utilize players that are deadly when they get the ball. My new man crush, Saul Niguez, I said it at the start of the season as well, but he's just grown on me. Cool haircut as well, good-looking chap. All the right ingredients in there to be a world-renowned superstar. So, basically, if you're petty or a Barca apologist, which many people think I am, and this is just this 3 or 4 minute rant, depending on how long I want to go in here before people kick me out. I could go all day. It's just going to be to nullify that argument. 67% possession to Barcelona. Who cares? 5 corners to Atleti's 1. Who cares? 12 shots to Atleti's 7. Who gives 2 Neymar bad haircuts about that? Not me. Because 2 goals were in the back of the net. And yes, by the way, Barcelona should have had a penalty at the end. Clear handball from Gabi. But should Iniesta have been on the park? Should. One thing that is not a should is that Atletico Madrid are into the next round because they outsmarted Barcelona. And I'm happy to say, like, you may think that I'm an Atleti fan. I'm not. I just like to see justice be served because there was numerous situations and inconsistencies emerged. Suarez shouldn't have been allowed to score those 2 goals if refereeing was done appropriately, and one of the 12 referees who are on there to do their job would have noticed his kick out. But I was just clutching at straws there because I understand that these inconsistencies happen in the game. So I'm not just going to cloud my vision by focusing on one. If you're going to focus on the fact that Torres gets sent off, you have to take everything else into consideration. But in this game, there was defensive masterclasses in there and attacking prowess that should be in Atletis of their own. But the team was so good that they're going to be in that Atleti category. So standing out, Saul Niguez for his outside of the left foot beauty, or up, I don't know whether it was left or his right, either it was a wand of a pass into Griezmann, who used his head and powered the ball home. And that came at the same time where Barcelona controlled possession, had chances, but Atleti know that Barcelona leave gaps, specifically when they don't clear the ball well. And I've talked about this on Tactics before. They're so trained and engraved to do the nice football out the back that when Jordi Alba has to clear a ball in a compromised situation, he doesn't know where to put it. Instead of putting it out of bounds, he just places it into the center of the park where Atleti have outnumbered Barcelona, contained them strategically to force these errors. Bang, balls in the box, and Griezmann, one of the smallest players in the park, powers home a header, and Barcelona are licking their wounds. And from then on, there's no team in this world that you would want to try and chase a 1-0 loss against the Atletico Madrid. You just don't chase them at that because they're just so good. They want you to come and hit me. Come on. I'll take all your punches. They're Rocky Balboa at Ivan Drago, rounds 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep hitting me. Keep hitting me. You're going to tire yourself out. I'm going to hit you on the counter-attack. Yes, they get a penalty kick. Griezmann tucks it home. But Atleti are in their own category in this. And the other category of being petty, it really depends, man. Barcelona started to get a little catty at the end. Messi's only real significant contribution, and I know what I've created in my own, I would say, vocabulary of consistently heaping the praise onto the Argentinian, as people think I just love to basically talk so much about Messi. But I am basically confident enough in stating that he was poor today. His only real contribution was his foul-looking face leaving the field. He was not happy. He was disgraced. He was not disgraced in his performance, but he was probably disgraced at the fact that Barcelona could not pull out this performance. They could not, with all their attacking firepower, all that Arsenal, they just didn't have enough. They huffed, they puffed, but Atleti and Diego Simeone just take it all in and they move on to the semi-final. Will they have a chance to avenge the 2014 final in which they lost so harshly to their bitter rivals Real Madrid? It's all written there. I'm kind of hoping they don't meet each other in the semis. I would like to see another Atleti-Real Madrid final, but it's all written there. We'll talk about it more so. Check out the recap with the Benfica and Bayern clip as well. Some categories in there. A lot of credit to both of those teams, but the semi-finals are there. We're looking forward to the draw. Let me know what you think of this game. Hit me in the comment section below. I love to hear your thoughts. What now? Barcelona apologist? I don't fucking think so.